as you progress. And then there's another accelerator that once you get into bigger companies, then you can move to a bigger accelerator. But Kickstart Foresight is where I'm starting off.
We will definitely want to come back with doing an extensive on this. There's no proof of concept right now, operational, nowhere. Why do they have the machines made in China? What are they using them for there? Are they doing something like this recycling there?
It's for vacuum forming, like for deli clamshells, or for packaging.
Okay.
But in North America, all of the recycled plastic that I found becomes flexible in flexible films,
okay, rather
than rigid sheets.
Okay.
So like a film is like a millimeter or less, right? So in China, they are the only ones that I've found that have these machines for a reasonable price.
Okay.
I got a quote on a machine in Europe, in Germany.
Double?
It was like in the millions. They want millions of dollars for rigid sheet plastic extruders.
So this is slightly repurposing, or?
No, it's made for exactly what I want. Like I don't know why I just seem to be lucky, I guess. This machine kind of fell in my lap through research. It does recycled PET-G flake. It does virgin PET-G. They can make it as big as you want. I want it like 4 feet wide, so I can make 4x8 sheets. Right?
So it's putting one near the ocean, and somebody's delivering you all the bottles out of the ocean, and you're turning it into usable plastic sheets, which end up being this and many other interesting things.
You can, once you start printing on 4x8 sheets, rigid sheets, you can make anything. You can make wallboard. You can make housing. You can make furniture. Like you can make whatever you want once you get it into rigid 4x8
function
sheets.
Like fiberglass, or how durable do you envision these sheets being?
Well, they're indestructible. PET-G it's like water bottles come in PET-G.
This is PET-G?
This is PET-G.
Okay. And this is the majority
of making PET.
The Earth's problem, right?
Yeah. So this stuff is indestructible.
This is solving a big problem. This is something for Elon Musk.
Well, it's called the plastic circular economy. Now, what we can't do is just keep burying. And what happens if plastic, large amounts of it's buried, a smaller amount of it is incinerated to make cement, concrete, and then smaller amounts of it are reused and turned into films for packaging, thin flexible films. And then, but nobody's making rigid sheets, other than this one company that I haven't quite gotten a hold of yet. But yeah, there's a virgin market there for an empty market for recycled plastic in rigid sheets.
It sounds like a phenomenal, more than just a concept, but it's going to take some serious investment and a serious partner to get involved with.
Well, hopefully Foresight, has these smart people, and I've made contact with I went to the Cascadia conference. It was an online clean tech conference for BC and Washington State, and so I connected with these scientists in University of Washington. So they said they were going to look into this rigid sheet extrusion thing. So we'll see what happens there. But it's a thing in progress. But I'm excited about it for sure.
We're going to add pictures or something about this here when we do the editing. The TV box.
TV box. Okay, so I miss TV. I wish I could do TV. So I would like to. I think the sweet spot for television broadcasting is the morning show. So I think that every city deserves their own live morning show, whether they're big enough to have a TV station or not. So what I was thinking of doing was finding investors, partners, somebody to help me out here, to create a show in Abbotsford, morning show from say 7 to 9, every morning live. So live mooring show, but it's just Abbotsford.
Okay.
And I came up with a name for it. We call it Sumas Beach after the floods. Sumas
Beach. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a TV show called Sumas Beach. So it's like a traditional mooring show TV show, and it's got news, weather, sports. We have a team here, the Abbotsford Canucks. I haven't heard anything about it. I know they. Well, when I retired in 2011, I wanted to become an inventor, and I had an idea in mind.
Work together with good people, just like I like to do. All right, Ron, tell us about the inventions, beginning to end, where you want to go with it, freewheeling. All the inventions, the patents. Hey, this has been fantastic, Inventor Ron. I really appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
And